name is Ryan Holden. I am a science teacher here at Mount Vernon Township High School. I am here to talk about the positives of the ViewSonic board and the impacts that they had on students in my classroom over the last year and a half. So at the beginning of last school year, I got one of these really cool interactive view boards. Some of the best things about it are how seamlessly I'm able to transition between using my desktop and sharing my screen and providing a more interactive outlet for my students to learn. So one of the best parts is that I can have one of my presentations going that I'm lecturing about. For example, this is one that I did today on dihybrid crossing for genetics and how traits are inherited. And I was able to pause on a practice problem and have my students come up to the board and complete these problems together as a class, or to have certain students come up to show me what they knew or what they recalled from yesterday. So as you can see, it pulls up this really easy to use, accessible sort of toolbar here, and I'm able to write directly on my screen. I can change colors for easier viewability, and this is much different than my projector that I used to have. There was always a harsh glare on it whenever students were trying to see across the room, and the screen in general was smaller. It depended heavily on dry erase markers, right? So it wasn't as easy to erase, to reevaluate, to switch things around, to reset it, and to add corrections directly onto my notes without messing up future slides. One of the other things that I really enjoy is this limitless whiteboard. So whenever we do practice problems or take notes, I can mark as many notes as I want to about whatever topic, and we can do practice problems. And it is infinity pages long, right? I can create a 10, a 100, a 200 page document that I can then download and save and publish to my Google Classroom in order to have access for students that are not only here, but maybe out sick the day before and may need to access the day's notes to see what we talked about and what we interacted with as a class. So they feel like they didn't miss anything from class and they still were able to feel included in this idea of development for their learning. So this is just a really simple way to show an easy transition between the interactive element and my lecture element. I think my students could say that they've benefited greatly from this. It really includes more people and it has more of a collaborative feel to my classroom than ever before. So I highly recommend these ViewSonic boards.